And for once, it's not the Bengals' injuries causing a buzz. Titans defensive tackle Albert Haynesworth sits for the third week. The All-Pro on the sidelines would not help Tennessee snap a two-game skid. Cincinnati's defense could make sure the Bengals start a win streak, as could a recently quiet receiver, speaking volumes on the field.
And dominate the way we know how. We play hard, man. Hey, let's do it. Dominate.
Local 12 photographer Eric Gerhardt at Paul Brown Stadium this afternoon. Visitors get the ball first. Third and short, Lendell White doesn't need much for the first down, but John Thornton doesn't let him get any. The former Titan with the monster stop that forces the punt. And the absence of Haynesworth is apparent. Dede Dorsey breaks out for a 10-yard run. The second first down on the Bengals' opening drive. Run game on track as the 10-play, 76-yard drive is capped with Rudy Johnson's first rushing score on the season. He follows Bobby Williams in the zone for the 5-yard TD. 7-0 Bengals. Titans don't get a chance to answer. Vince Young's pass intended for bo Scaife is picked off by Jonathan Joseph. JJ's second steal is the Bengals' 12th 4-yard return there. Drive continues into the second. 3rd and 4 on the Tennessee 4. Bengals perfect 3 for 3 on third down so far. Tarnished as Carson Palmer's drop by Kyle Vanden Bosch. 5-yard loss. Bengals forced to settle for a 26-yard field goal that Shane Graham misses. Mr. Automatic ends his 21 straight make streak. Momentum appears to shift towards the Titans. First play, Young passes deep right to Justin Gage. Dexter Jackson on his heels can't catch him. 73-yard pickup should have been a touchdown, but Gage can't stay in bounds. Lucky Bengals then, luckier Bengals 2 plays later. Young surveying his options, misses Dhani Jones flying in on his right side. Jones forearms him in the dome. Rashad Genty picks up the loose ball, second takeaway of the game. But you know, they say what goes around comes around. Ensuing series, Palmer's pass intended for Chris Henry, picked off by Calvin Lowry at the Cincinnati 35, plus a 17-yard return to the 18. Could have been worse. The Titans only get a 28-yard field goal. Rob Baronis hooks one inside the upright. Bengals lead now 7-3. History on the next drive. Chad Johnson becomes the Bengals' all-time receptions leader. Palmer's 9-yard pass is Johnson's 531st career catch, besting Carl Pickens' previous 530. So it's only suitable 85 ends the drive in the place he's most comfortable, the end zone. 10-yard toss to the right turns into CJ's first touchdown since week 2 against the Browns. He celebrates by operating the CBS camera. Oopsie, that's unsportsmanlike conduct. The use of a prop calls for a 15-yard penalty on the ensuing kickoff. 14-3 Bengals, 14-6 at the break. Home team out of the lockers on fire. 3rd and 9. Palmer deep down the middle to the resurgent Chad. 22-yard pickup ensures Johnson's 6th straight 1,000-yard season. And it's not just the passing game today. 3rd and 3, Rudy up the gut for the 10-yard pickup. 88 yards on 25 carries. Bengals are 8 of 10 on third down conversions. And the team rolls in the end zone on the wheels of Kenny Watson. 6-yard TD ends the 11-play, 76-yard drive to open the third. His 5th score on the season. Bengals lead 21-6. Titans go 3 and out. Bengals back to the ground. Dorsey right end, shifty, 21 yards to the Tennessee 31. 147 rushing yards between 3 backs. Tack on a personal foul, back in the red zone. And Carson goes back to Chad, who abuses Cortland Finnegan. A 2-yard hookup, also his 5th TD. Score now 28-6. Titans try to answer. The defense bends but doesn't break. 4th and 5 from the 18. Young goes for 6, but Roydell Williams turns the wrong way. Turnover on downs, and the home team takes advantage. Next turn on offense ends the same way as the last one, with Chad Johnson in the end zone. CJ continues holding court against Finnegan. It's Chad's first 3-touchdown game since November of last year against New Orleans, 35-6. Titans still without a touchdown. Get back in the red zone. 4th and 1 from the 1. Young to the end zone for Ben Hartsock, knocked away. An inspired effort on both sides of the ball leads to a 35-6 victory. Utter domination. 75 plays run to the Titans 49, 30 first downs to 10. The Bengals also had the ball for 18 more minutes. Chad gets a career-high 12 catches, reaching double-digit receptions for the 7th time. Pretty darn good day for Palmer, too. 32 of 38 for 283 yards, 3 touchdowns. 84% completion is the 4th best in franchise history. The versatile Vince looked young for the first time in a long time. The Titans' second-year quarterback, known for running with the ball, carries just twice for 6 yards. Palmer peeped Young sitting alone on a bench after the game and ran over to console him. Class act by Carson before heading to the locker room to join his happy teammates.
We just played great as a team. I mean, from every unit, Glenn did a great job. The kickoff return team did a great job. Kyle punted the ball great when he got his opportunities. The only mishap we had was a field goal. But defense, I mean, 6 points, and I don't know how many yards rushing they have, but it didn't seem like much against a team that averages 150, 60, 70, whatever it is a game, and a running quarterback, and we contained him. Got some turnovers for our offense, and we converted.
I think comfortable, but mainly I think that we went in this one with the mindset of executing, and there was no other option but to execute. And I think we played loose, and we played ready to get physical and push guys around, and we did that, and we're successful.
Rudy finally played how Rudy plays, and he got his carries. I thought Dede came in there and had some big runs. Kenny came in there and played well, so I think it was a full team effort.
Guys are just holding each other accountable, whether it's offense, defense, special teams, to do their job, and we're just running hard to the ball and fighting each play.
We just started playing together, having fun, and guys stopped complaining about what's called and things like that. But you got to credit all the guys that just came in and kept working no matter what the circumstances were.
We just have to keep doing things the correct way, and repetition, lower, faster, more physical, more on point. And good things happen. There is no secrets. There is no quick fix. You just got to keep doing it and let things bounce our way and happen our way.
Alrighty, here comes the hot topic. You make the call. How do you feel about Chad's touchdown celebration with the TV camera? Okay with it because he scored 3 times? You're tired of him drawing flags, or he needs to be disciplined by the team? Call 345-1212 to vote. Your results later in the show. You made the call. Now here are your results. We asked, how do you feel about Chad's touchdown celebration with the TV camera? And apparently there are still lots of fans awake tonight. A record number of calls, 2,500 plus. Pretty split. Ocho Cinco, a hot topic. Thanks to all who voted tonight. Wow.
Carson Palmer knows how to bounce back. Shaking off a 4-interception performance against the Cardinals to dominate the Titans, going 32 of 38, 283 and 3. Those numbers are going to be tough to beat. 1 of 3 nominees for the FedEx Air Award of the Week. You can vote for Carson at NFL.com. Brett Favre, Kurt Warner are the other 2 candidates. The bad news is the injury epidemic continues for the Bengals. Special teams ace Hernandez-Jones is done for the year. The knee injury he suffered November 4th at Buffalo going to require arthroscopic surgery. Linebacker Jim Maxwell, a 4-year pro with 33 career games experience, is signed to a 2-year contract. And those left continue to play with a little bit of passion.
I think a lot of guys care. Like I said last week when we were asked how we'd come back, I said if there's NFL and professional guys in this locker room, then they'd come out and respond well, and they did. So that tells you a lot about the guys that are in this locker room. They want to win, and things aren't going our way all the time, but we're here and we're ready to win.